Good morning everyone. Thursday morning, little bit later than I'm normally on, but we've had a few technical issues this morning. But live now and here to help you with better breathing. Now, at the moment, we all know it's cold and flu season on top of everything else that's going on. And respiratory disorders are something that we really would like to avoid. It's not nice having that horrible cough or congestion in the chest. And lung hygiene, keeping your lungs clear and clean, can really help with that. So when we have congestion in the lungs, so we've talked about not taking those full breaths and not using that full lung capacity, but what also happens down there is that then mucus or sputum starts to build up in the bottom, and that is perfect breeding ground for viruses, bacteria, microorganisms. Okay, so better breathing can actually help you to avoid getting respiratory disorders, but can also help you to get over them much more quickly if you do get them. So how to avoid in the first place? We'll look at breathing in a little while, but you're probably wondering, what are you holding, Sarah? What is that? This is one of my diffusers, one of many. I have one in every room of the house pretty much apart from the bathroom. So this, and always get a good one. There's loads of cheap ones on Amazon, and I'll tell you, I've bought some of those that are sort of 10, 15 quid. They last about 5 minutes and then they just stop working, they just break. It really is worth getting a decent one. You put water in there. I use essential oils as well, therapeutic grade essential oils. And this just lets steam out. I love this one because you can set it on a 1 hour, a 5 hour or a continuous stream, so that you can kind of get the level of hydration that you want. So this is putting moisture into the air. Dry air, when we're breathing in dry air, when your central heating's on, maybe you've got a fire lit, you're breathing in all that dry air, that can really dry out the windpipe, the air that's going into the lungs. It's very dry, and that can increase sort of aggravation, yeah? Irritation in the windpipe, in the lungs, in the chest. So keeping the air moist, that's also helping too, if you're breathing in that moist air, helping to soften any congestion that is down in the lungs. So I'm just going to pop this one down. I haven't got it out, but I have also got one of those little steam inhalers, so a little cup with a face mask onto it, which I find absolutely amazing when got a cold or a cough, to get that air, that moist air, right down into the lungs. Hydration is also really important, so sipping warm drinks throughout the day is another great way of getting some steam into the body, getting that hydration, so body's hydrated, lungs are hydrated and moist. But even if we're loosening out anything that's congested in there, how do we then get rid of it? And we actually need to practice coughing, okay? That might sound a bit of an odd thing, but being able to bring that up and clear the lungs, even if you've got a cough or not, is always a really good idea. Lung hygiene, you wouldn't leave your skin dirty, so why would we leave muck and congestion in our lungs? Probably because we can't see them. So, breathing, big breath in through the nose, and then it's more of a okay, and you might hear a little bit of a rattle. Big breath in, and then a and you want to try and expel all that air quite quickly. You can really feel your diaphragm work. It's a good workout for that too. So big breath in, and eventually, if there is any congestion there, you will feel it come up and you'll be able to cough it out. And I know that doesn't sound very pleasant, but it is a great way of keeping the lungs clean, clear, hygienic and healthy. So we need to keep them moist, So hydrating the air with a diffuser. But you know, if you haven't got one, you could leave something on the radiator, so a small bowl or something that isn't going to get knocked off with a little bit of water in it. Like I said, I always tend to use essential oils just because you get the health benefits and it makes the room smell lovely too. So hydrating the air, hydrating your lungs. So if you need to, using one of those little handheld inhalers, steam inhalers, sipping warm drinks throughout the day. So herb teas are absolutely brilliant. Cups of tea, try and avoid too much caffeine. And then practicing your breathing. So just your big deep breaths that we've already done. But if you need to clean out and clear your lungs, it's that big breath in and the out to get anything out of there that could potentially be a breeding ground for microorganisms that might make you ill. So there you are, lung hygiene for today. So I hope you found that useful, and I will be back again tomorrow. Take care and enjoy the rest of your day.